We're back at the illustrious BJJ Fanatics studio, and we have a very special guest with us, back once again, Mr. Placido Santos. And he is going to take us through an ankle pick that is, would you say, one of the easiest ankle picks that you practice?
Say it might possibly be the easiest ankle pick entry that I know. Like, probably anybody could hit this.
All right, let's take a look.
So, all right, guys. So I learned this. I actually learned this specific ankle pick entry from watching the great wrestler Sidakov. Is that how you say it? Sidakov. Yeah. So what he likes to do, and if you watch some of his footage, you'll see him do this here and there, is when an opponent will collar tie him, he'll take a grip on his opponent's elbow. Now, how you grip the elbow is important. You want to make sure you're gripping with your thumb and your middle finger is the two primary digits of gripping, okay? And the reason this is such a strong grip is because it catches basically at the end of your opponent's humerus bone, all right? There's like two bony parts there at the very end of it that when you hold on...
It's especially bony on someone like me.
Now, I've been trying to convince Brian to take some trend, but he still hasn't decided to take that jump. Do you know if that's coming soon?
I'm watching you to see how it goes with you first, and then I'll make a judgment.
Well, I don't. The stuff they gave me, I don't think is working because it's like.
I know you're telling us. We can tell.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to it. All right. So
we're gonna grab.
You can see this dynamic is one that's been built over a long period of time.
We're gonna grab the grip on the elbow now. Like I said before, make sure you're gripping primarily with the middle finger and the thumb. Now, what's so beautiful about this elbow grip? The reason this elbow grip is so great is because you negate the collar tie, and one of the main methods of negating a collar tie, which is to shorten it past or elongate the elbow past out from where the opponent wants it. Understand that Brian's collar tie has an optimal angle and distance between the elbow and the body where he wants it to be able to function properly. If I can take the elbow away from the body in a variety of different methods, it makes it more uncomfortable and harder for him to function with this collar tie. From here, what I will do is I will start to circle out and away so as to draw this rear leg towards me. Once I draw the rear leg in towards me, there's absolutely nothing between his ankle and my hand. So now, right from the collar tie grip, all you will do is just change level, drop, and get right to the ankle. And then once you're in the ankle, there's so many different ways of operating from here. One of the best ways is you can start to hunt for the far knee, start to cut the corner with your knees, and then from here you're in excellent position to start attacking. Brian's actually been teaching a lot out of this position in his next instructional that's coming out on half guard. It's really good, actually. I've learned quite a bit. In between scenes bothering him and making fun of him and whatnot.
It's a whole dynamic.
But again, just to emphasize the technique one more time, that I'm showing you the easiest ankle pick entry. The reason I love this entry so much is, again, it's not one your opponent would expect, okay? And it's one that's so easy because absolutely nothing between my opponent's ankle and my own hand, okay? So from here, in any given situation, maybe I don't even bring the leg to me. Maybe Brian decides to step forward that leg and switch his stance, exactly, just like so. And then the moment I see that leg being exposed to my hand that's gripping his elbow, all I do is change level and drop right to the ankle. And then, of course, from here, there's so many different ways of operating. Perhaps one that you might want to work on is stepping towards the far knee, starting to wrap up the far knee, cutting the corner, putting him down on the hip, and then from here you can operate. What do you think about that, Brian?
Fantastic. So, Placido has really stepped up his wrestling over the last several years. So he's a real student of wrestling, along with being a student of jiu-jitsu. And, it's one of the things about wrestling I think is challenging sometimes is that it can be complex for someone who is a jiu-jitsu practitioner. So the simpler you can make things, the easier you can, more accessible you can make them, the better it is for people who are mostly jiu-jitsu players. And so hopefully this was something that you found to be helpful. Okay, if you liked it, please let us know. Comments, questions, you can put those down below. There are some links down below as well to some stuff that we've been up to. And we just want to say thanks so much for watching.